Hi everyone, this is Eric at logomservices.com coming at you with another amazing video. So anyway, stay tuned for some more advanced. This video is all about more advanced query concepts like aggregates, totals, uh, nulls, kind of uh, trampolining off my previous video where I said I was to be talking about nulls I didn't. So this one, hopefully we'll get to it. Hopefully you can remind me. Um, anyway, of course in the comments below. Joins, we're going to look at customer names and orders. We'll look at joining a query together and seeing matching the primary key up with the actual name. Okay, top, using the top operator. So if you want to get the top 5 products, top 10 products, the top X number of products or items or whatever you would have you could do that with top. And distinct if you just want a unique list of items. Okay, so a lot of times you have a huge database table with that you want to just get the uniques in that list, and you could bring it into Excel and do it, but you could also do it in Access. And maybe you've queried your stuff together and you've done it some hodgepodge way, and then all of a sudden now you have all these records and you notice that, oh man, I just need the uniques out of this. And so you want to narrow it down just the unique values. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So without any further ado, let's go into, I have all these databases open, my goodness. Look at aggregates. Okay, so in their list here, aggregates, what are aggregates? Here in our table, again, like I stated in previous videos, the table is the only place you actually physically store information. A query is where you question it. So we're going to question this table. Ask a question of it. We're going to get the we want a total price for inventory, total price of objects sold, possibly in a certain year. But here we have 2,155 records. Okay, let's get let's use some total screws to pull out some pertinent information. So here I'm going to create design. If you're using different versions of Access, they're all about the same because everything has create, external data. Everything after 2000 has pretty much slight variation. I'm using Access 2016 here. We are looking at aggregates. Just forgot what I was talking about. So order details, add. Okay, and let's go your products, product ID and unit price. Okay, these are the two fields I'm adding. Again, to add them to your query, here I'm pressing delete. I'm highlighting both. I could drag them down individually. Okay, so product ID, unit price, I could show them or unhide them, show them or delete them or not show them, whatever. By clicking these little buttons right here, I can say, okay, product number 1. Notice that product ID, I'll show you, is Chai. Okay, this is not a trick, but look at this. The way this information again is taken from the Northwind database. So you can find all this. Now the way here they're using in the table a drop-down list, which actually shows your product. But sometimes, a lot of times, you'll see the number stored here is a numeric value. So when I chose 1, type 1, this is probably why you can't find things in your query, because you're typing in shy and it's really actually, you really need to put 1 there. So if I say, what is, what are the order details for Konbu? Okay, I type 13. Again, I'm getting off on a tangent here, but I think this is necessary. This is criteria 13. So here's my Konbu. And it looks like if I scan through this list here, okay. So I have my Konbu. Now look at this. This drop down arrow, it's showing 1, but it's showing me values from the product table. It's for when you go to forms and you put a control on there, so it's going to actually show a drop down to Konbu. I can actually add, and this is one of the topics of this video, to join multiple tables. Now I could take this and just drag it and drop it into here. Notice how it automatically select the join, because it automatically joined these, because if I go into database tools and relationships, I probably have them joined already. So it knows and remembers that it is joined. Products, yeah, it is joined. It's a product ID and order details. So it knows it has a relationship already. And no, I don't want to see any changes. That's why it automatically joins. But if it doesn't automatically join, we can say, okay, products, the products table has the name I'm looking for. This is really the hard name. So where do I get away from? I don't want to put it in 13 to remember that. I may want to remember Knobu or Konbu or whatever the name is. So I could do product ID, I could drag them, and then bring down the product name field from here, for the products table. Run this Konbu. Notice I don't have a drop down here, but I do have a drop down here. Why? Because this is use of my index value. This is not. So I could actually just use the physical name of this Konbu. Remove this criteria. And I'll probably get the same thing. Okay? Hopefully you get that. If not, leave it in the comments below. I don't get it. I don't understand. But hopefully you do. And you may have to try it a few times on your own. Practice it. Use it with your own data. See how it can work for you. If not, you could ask me a question at lobacomservices.com. Okay, so back here I'm sorting is ascending, descending. So if I want to see my prices from greatest to least, the order details, I sort them in descending order. Maybe I just want to see, this is kind of confusing having these two in there, so I'm just going to delete one of them, that one. Here now I have Konbu, $6. So on these orders, it was $6. Now these, what if I just want to see 2 rows? I don't want to see all these. Well, glad you asked. You could right click here in the gray area and choose properties. And then you may see this, but if you click here again in the gray area, you can go down here to unique records. Yes, sometimes you have to play with these unique values and unique records. sometimes access may give you messages sometimes that don't relate to that. Here's a key point. Access sometimes gives you messages that don't relate to the real problem. So anyway, you may have to alternate. Here's unique records, and it's the unique values between these two tables when you're joining two tables together. Well, I was wrong because you have all your records. So that's why I say, well, you have to, sometimes you need to double click pizza, and go to unique values between these two tables. And here I have my two records. Okay. So now I want to see them all again. I don't want unique records, unique values. So I'm seeing everything here. So the sum of my Konbu orders. Okay, I have Konbu. Well, let's see. Let's not have just Konbu. Let's see over the years. And actually, we have a date. No, we don't have a date. So over the year, we have all of these products here. Over the years, how many of this have we sold? So I go up here to totals, and I can say the group instead of group by, because I want to group by my product name. Maybe I should move the column over to the left. Again, I highlighted the top, skinny arrow down, and move the column over to the left. I want to group by that, but I want to sum by this. So now, so some of the units, $5,900. So I see the health of the business here. And maybe I want to sort these product names out to make them different. They remove this sort, not sorted. Okay, now these are sorted out. So I double click to expand the column. So I see the health of the business. Now I can make this, I can change up whatever this title is. It says sum of unit price. I could change that label by putting it, because it's going to say what the current is. So sum unit price, and that is real important. Put colon to identify it as a field name. Okay, now it's a colon. It's like an alias, a caption property. So actually, this is a generated item, and it's not updatable, so you can't press a button on it. You can't. Since it's a group by query, it's got a read only. Whenever you add new items, this can be dynamic. It's going to actually include that new total into the unit price. That new value is going to be incorporated. So this could be a living thing always. You can set it, save it one time, and then it can be reused over and over again every year. All right, so this is not sum anymore. So here we're going to do average unit price of each product over the years. So the average unit price is $36 for this one. Alice Mutton. So that sheep is 36 bucks. And Nisi syrup is $9.50. And on down through the line. It's the average price. So maybe you're getting you want to get a price range. What does the market say? The market says, okay, $9 they're going to pay. So don't price it. Maybe it move up to 960 or move down to 940. Well, move up to 970. They'll probably accept that if you want to incrementally increase. But over the years, it's been 950. The minimum. What was the minimum of the price that we sold a knee syrup at? Well, $8. A knee syrup, what was the maximum it was sold at? Max. It sold at $10. So ranging from 8 to 10. The average was like $9. Now, this is real useful. The count. Count is like how many items have we sold over the years? Anise syrup, 12. Over the history of this company, anise syrup has been sold 12 times. And these I don't use a whole lot of. Maybe you do in your business, but I haven't. In my years, I really haven't used these. Well, I've used first and last. These are kind of tricky to use. First gives me the first in the list. Last gives me the last in the list. Where is useful? Because then you want to put a criteria here. Greater than $10. Greater than 10. The products greater than 10 unit price. Okay, these are my lists of products that were greater than 10 unit price. $10, let's say. Okay. Hopefully, and I'm deleting that. Hopefully you understand. And if you don't, ask questions, feel free in the comments below. Oh, yeah. No, the top 10 most expensive products. Okay, these are all my things. If I want to get the top 10 most expensive products, first of all, I'm going to group these. And then I'm going to, yeah, I want to sort these in descending order. Actually, I don't need to see, I don't need this table order details anymore because I'm just getting my products. So the unit price is important. And so sorting these in descending order. So now I have my list of products and the unit price. Now I just want the top 10 of these. I could just highlight these 10 values. I think this is 10. Well, this is a lot. So, oh yeah. So 77 altogether. I think this is about 10 or 11. Or you could do it the other way, and you could say, well, it's return just 10 values up here. See where it says 10? Right in this area, right up here. This is my top values. And then run. And then I get my list of top 10. And you could do that with X number of records that you want to return top for. And null, because I don't want to leave out null. That's the last topic that we're going to cover in this here video, because I keep leaving it out. Here, notice how I have all these 5, 25. Those are just suggested ones. Type in your own if you want. Let's say I have some values here. These are 15. I have a big long list. Pretend you have a big long list of items and you want to fill it. You want to find out, well, what are my products that have no price? Well, glad you asked, because that is the null function. So if you type null here, it's gonna automatically prefix it with is null. And then it's going to show me those two items. And so I can say, oh, okay, these are my two that are blank, and they're both 15 bucks. So then, if I rerun this, Shift F9 reruns the query. Well, it used to. Oh yeah, it reruns the query. So F9, sorry, F9, not Shift F9. And you saw nothing appears because nothing was null, but let's do it again. So here we have null. You run the query, you have one item, you're 12, I forgot the price already, and then F9, or Shift F9. Okay, Shift F9, so I was right the first time. Shift F9 brought me with the result, the data set of null, of nothing. So because there's nothing null, so it's good to know that. So that's your is null. Okay. Hopefully you got a lot out of that. You just kind of in review, we looked at aggregates, concepts, query concepts, such as aggregates, nulls, is null, joins, top values, distinct values. So I hope you enjoyed that, and leave a comment below if you, or leave your questions below. If you have questions or need me to help you with the project, guide you along the right way, want to hire my services, come out to logocomservices.com. And until the next video, have a great day.